Hello, everyone. Good evening. How are you doing this beautiful Tuesday evening? If you're just joining us, my name is Ansabuki, and you're welcome to my Tuesday Bible series we started last week. Last week, we talked about the creation and actually gave people things to do. I gave an activity at the end of last week class, and I told you to create something new. This week, we are going to be going to the first sin of the Bible. We're going to be talking about the first sin, the very first sin recorded in the Bible. So, remember, for those who didn't catch the last week, please, you can just go through my channel, you will see the video. So, I said about last week how God created man, how he created the earth from nothing, and he created the earth. So this we're going to talk about the first sin. So after God created man, so before God created man, he formed him from the dust. He just formed him from the dust, from the source, from the earth. So when he formed him, he breathed into man and man came alive. Then God brought all the animals and told man to name them. Whatsoever name Adam gave those animals, those were the names. Then God gave Adam a command. He said, he put Adam in the Garden of Eden. That means after God created man, God put Adam in the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden was such a very beautiful garden. It had everything. It had virtually everything you can ever imagine. The garden had so many beautiful things. It had beautiful trees, it had animals, every good thing. The garden had it. So God told Adam, take anything, whatsoever is, everything in the garden belongs to you, Adam. But there's something I don't want you to. There's a particular tree. It's called the tree of knowledge of evil and good. That tree, don't touch it. Don't eat the fruits. Don't do anything to it. Don't even get close to it so you don't get tempted. So just leave the tree. So afterwards, Adam names all the animals. Then God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep, a very deep sleep. And God removed one of his rib and he created Eve, a woman. When Adam saw her, Adam was happy because Adam was said, she is my bone of my bone, the flesh of my flesh. And the two came together and became husband and wife. Then years rolled by. There was this. Then the serpent, which was an animal, serpent is an animal. It came to Eve. So that means at that time, animal could speak to humans. So, and then the serpent just came. You know how very subdued, how it just comes in such a way and just came to Eve. And he came to tempt Eve. And he told Eve, the garden, Eve said, yes, the garden, beautiful. Then the serpent said, so how about that tree? And Eve was like, not that tree. All the trees we can eat, but that particular tree, no, we can't. No, we can't eat of that tree. And the serpent was like, why not? He said, the day we eat it, we will die. And someone was like, you won't die. No, you won't die. But you will be like God. Remember the first week I said, God said, let's create man in our own image. But the devil convinced Eve that the only way she can be like God is if she eats of that tree. So I want us to take one lesson from that place. I want to take from that particular thing. He said, when you eat that tree, you will be like God. But the truth is that Eve already was like God because she was created in the image of God. She needed nobody to tell her that she was created in the image. But when self-identity is lacking, we need people. We need someone that is even outside the body to tell us that if we don't do this, we can't be like this. Let me give you an illustration. You know you're a child of God. You know you're a girl. You know you're a boy. You know you are intelligent. You know you are brilliant. You know you are everything and so much more. You know, God created in His image, so that means you too, you can create. Then someone comes and tell you the only way you can be like God, if you do something bad, then that means you don't know who you are. But I want to say something and remind you today. No matter what the forces is, no matter how the devil come, no matter what comes, no matter anything anyone may tell you, there's something I want you to remember. You are who God has made you to be. You are created for a purpose. You are created to do wonders. Nothing besides who you are, more than enough. You don't need any confirmation from any other person except knowing that God said it, I believe it, and that is all that matters. But Eve didn't know that. Eve allowed the serpent to tell her otherwise, that she needs to do something before she can be like God. Now, Eve brought the apple, gave it to Adam, and Adam could not say, no, I don't want it. He was like, let's eat it now. Look at me, I'm eating the apple and nothing happened to me. I think God just doesn't want us to be like God. So Eve was able to convince Adam to take of the fruit God actually commanded Adam. God did not command evil. God commanded Adam. Let's use it. Let me give you another illustration. I tell you, I don't want you touching this jar of honey. A friend comes and tell you, why will Auntie Buki tell you not to take the jar of honey? Take the jar of honey. There's nothing in it. Did I tell your friend? No, I told you. So Adam was given the commandments, not Eve. So if Eve brought the apple, Adam should have said, no, I don't want it. But Adam took it and didn't say no. Today, I want all of you to know, saying no to some things you don't like doesn't make you bad or it makes you know who you are. It is always good to say no to things that you know it is not right. So today I am going to challenge you, and I'm going to ask all of you to go out today and throughout this week record anything that may want to change your value or may want to convince you of lies, of things your mom has told you, things you've heard from in church, or things that you know is right, or that you've read the Bible. Record it down and tell me how you were able to resist it. Till I come your way next week, stay blessed, and remember, you are who God says you are. You are beautiful, you are wonderfully made. Nothing can change who you are, because God chose you, because God loves you, because God cares for you.